Activate the strange lamp, shall we? And another path presents itself. Let's see where this way goes along this time around. Welcome back to the deceitful sincerity of Sincere Deceit. At the time of this recording, the developers are looking into putting an update to this game which addresses several bug issues. Hopefully down the line we'll be able to see what that does at some point, and hopefully some things come to fruition. Because we haven't encountered any bugs just yet as far as I'm aware of, but you may never know what is down the line. And these ghost guys are going to take us a while to defeat them. Open the box. A Virgo orb has been found. Lovely. More of the Zodiacs on our side. Or more or less just some of their orb powers. What you're literally just missing out on these battles is me spamming enter. Because those guys are so weak, you can just literally press enter and they'll eventually be defeated without you needing to worry about using your ability to survive or using any items to survive. More orbs. Let's see what these do actually. So these increase spirit by 5, agility by 5, attack by 5, attack for you, agility for you, and spirit for you. Because obviously special attack goes to spirit, I would believe. Cures muted, venom, furious, and burning. We need some of that. We need more of that. We definitely need some of that, okay. I wish at some point we have something that can multi-attack. So like attack every single foe on the board. Because doing this is literally so boring in a way. Just spamming enter on a bunch of enemies which are so weak, but there's no way to escape because it's one of those enemies from which you can't flee from. Libra orb, lovely. What can we do with one of these? CP? Hell yeah, always for the battle when it comes to CP. Because he is the antagonist of this tale. Taurus orb, and this allows for HP, also for the batter. HP, CP, all for the bat. Not another stack of these guys. What do we get from our fruits and labour? Although we do get some free items, which is nice. A Gemini orb, which increases defense, also for the batter. Let's see, oh goodness sakes, there's nowhere else to go story-wise along here. Don't think so. Already been along here. This is just great, isn't it? We found a secret passage, but nothing else. I looked at everywhere else when you got in this world, and aside that secret passage, there's absolutely nothing that contributes towards the progression of this game. And I've not been able to find anything else along here in this portion of the game, so I'm not sure what it is I need to do in order to progress and activate the other switch in order to be able to progress through this portion of the game, because there's one switch activated, but we need 2 switches to activate the boat. It doesn't seem to work right now. What the hell? I never knew this was here. Like, if we look at a certain angle, we can see there are some hidden passages. Something along those lines. Maybe we can only go up at certain times. Ahaha, there we go. I would never have realised that was a thing up until then and there. Wow, very sneaky. Okay, now we're on the hunt again. This time it's gonna be the flesh and demise of you horrific spectres. And it's really dark in here as well, so that doesn't really help. Takes care of you heathens. Alpha level 7. Notable embrace has been acquired as well. What would one of those... Oh, it's a it's a skill, I would believe. Yeah, notable embrace, inflicting lethargy. That's actually quite handy. Tiredness and all that. Oh, hi there, fools. So dark in here does not help for the battle scenarios. Everything that is born shall eventually return to the earth. Along with you, Spectrus. I was about to say Petrus. What on earth are they? Let's see. There's a set of notes on this table. Read the notes. It is watching us. Good information there. I'd like to know that somebody is watching me and my beautiful face, for goodness sakes. You guys, obviously. We can just about do this, you heathens. Haha, the wonderful number 69. 250 experience, 370 credits, etc, etc, etc. Let's heal ourselves up for the battles ahead. Door, and that should be it, folks. That should be the one that allows us to go across to the other side. Not live, but just the other side of this part of Zone 1. That's it. Padlow recovery point. Call a Padlow. Absolutely. We'll call a Padlow and see if there's anything else along here. Now, remember from off, there usually are enemies that spawn from the waters. Let's just be careful about that one, then, shall we? I think so too. And there's a tram there. The tram only stops in Shachihata now. Good for you. It is impossible to get around this obstacle. And this is ALMP. We are the MP after all. Main player. Shachihata. See, this place is not completely deserted after all. You just need to have access to a duck to be able to progress. And this is part of the game where it's remnant towards the mail place, where it has huge stacks of... yeah, it's a mail place. There's lots of mail on it, and there's codes to find something like that. Head up to the roof. Roof, roof. Roof, roof. Doggy, woof, woof. Take the lift. I will go to ground floor. You're fine then. I will choose... what do you mean access denied? How dare you? We need to find the one that goes to the postal service then, in order to advance forward. Roof! Oh, look at that! It's a number up here. We shall take note of this number with a lovely, helpful tool, called sticky notes. There we go, there's roof. But before we go back down, 2 pieces of silver flesh have been found. Absolutely grand. Right, we're going to be 5, 4. There we go. That will be the postal service. Thank you very much. Floor 87730. Various offices. Okay. Hello. Damien's tunnels. Hold a secret. God's hand. Find him there. Thanks. We need to find God's hand. For some odd reason. Where else do we go in this place? Why am I speaking like this? Okay. Now, doing it reverse way around doesn't seem to help that much as well. Although the floor number is different. Damien's tunnels, hold a secret, God's hand, find him there. Still nothing though. I am generally confused as to what it is that we need to do. We input that number in there. We even inputted it in the reverse order, so rather than 02504 we do 40520. And there's just nothing going for it. Like, do we really have to sit through here and go through almost 100,000 different combinations of just inputting a precise number in which we need to put in? It's obviously not this number up here. That's just a red herring. Activate this strange lamp and a door opened. Okay, we found ourselves this room. The 3 pieces of calamus meat has been found, but still no progression towards getting us closer to the end goal. The guy in the postal service says that there is a secret held in Damien's tunnel. But the question is, where is Damien's tunnel? Because it seems like a non-existent tunnel if you ask me, because that clearly says Damien, and yet there's nothing here referring to Damien. So how is it even possible to go through this game when there's literally nothing that you can do to progress through the game? Like, what is there around here to be able to do? Like, you've just literally hit a dead end, because the roof gives you a number which obviously doesn't do anything. What if that second 0 is an 8? Let's see. Are you serious? That second 0 is an 8? How the hell are we meant to know that? Like, the font is so stupid that you can't tell the difference between a 0 and an 8. There's like a slight difference there, but nothing that you could even just depict from all that, for goodness sakes. Like, I'm so peed off by that, because the font itself is so similar, like 0 and 8 in that case, that you can't tell the difference between it unless you try it out. Let's try 8, 7, 6, 6, 6. Okay, thank you for that. Even though it clearly looks like a 0, let's move forward then in this place, and hopefully we'll not counter any more 8s or 0s, because they literally look exactly the same. 2 motivations have been found. I need some motivations at this point in time. I guess they're passive. Object that inflicts mute during combat. Okay, so you throw them and it mutes them. So what does it say up here? I saw a thing up here. Right, there's a note on this table. We are all damned. Oh, goodness sakes. You literally had to put it like that, don't you, with that creepy eye in the middle. Oh, dearie me, this is all bad. Like, there's a very minute difference between 0 and 8 on there, but it needs to be more distinctive towards the difference between these two numbers, because obviously in real life there is, but for us, looking through this, there isn't a difference. Not huge difference at all. So goddamn cryptic. Anyways, let's move on from the annoyances of that manner and progress forward through the game with hopefully no more reading difficulties like that. Also without going down the stairs as well. The first was sentenced for the sin of violence. Okay, so we've got different sins here then. That's good, that's good. So we've got violence as the first sin. Lovely. And what's going to be other sins around here? The second was sentenced for the sin of greed. Greed is very, very bad. When there's more than enough to share around, but you decide, nope, I'm going to have it all. The third was sentenced for the sin of anger. I never knew that anger was a sin in itself. Greed definitely is one, or something like that. But not, I don't think violence is a sin. I think it's more of a frame of mind of what you're gonna do. Let's see, you're more of a special hitter. The fourth was sentenced for the sin of fraud. That is a crime, not a sin. But you are definitely going to be sentenced for doing that nevertheless. Let's get this while we're still down here. 2 jokers have been found. Could you place the joker in 0 and the other joker in 8? Because they literally both do the same thing visually. Like, that's the absolute last time I'm going to joke about 0s and 8s. We know what to do now. The 5th was sentenced for a sin of lust. Now that definitely is a sin. And not one we would want to talk about on a regular basis, for goodness sakes. 6th was sentenced for a sin of heresy. I swear I'm not finding these in order. It's just a matter of fact of just walking up to them and clicking on them. That is it. That is all that there is, okay? Nothing more, nothing less. We're definitely not going to be able to investigate all of these in order. Oh, here we go. The 8th was sentenced to limbo. There's something else here. Something else along these lines. We haven't found the 7th yet. I imagine 7th is the one over to the right-hand side. The 7th was sentenced for the sin of gluttony. Oh no, he ate too much. The 9th was sentenced for the sin of treachery. There's more to it than just this. Goodness sakes. Well, this is definitely a helpful thing for our little guide. So, the notes and the numbers that we look at are the order in which we switch them in. And the circle represents the places in which those sins are represented at. So, taking a screenshot of this, and then we know what to do. It's definitely not that. Violence, greed, anger, fraud, then lust is this one, heresy is over here, gluttony is this one, limbo is up here, and treasure is here. Lovely! We passed through this puzzle. Don't we just love puzzles like this, where if you make even the smallest mistake, you're going to be punished for it? Am I right? Right, save. This could be a boss fight soon. Oh gosh, more notes! There's nothing of importance on this table. I'm inspecting all of them nonetheless, though. Who do you think I am, a Let's Player? How dare you imply such things upon me? There's a button underneath these papers. Press the buttons! Well, hi there. I don't need to press it again. I wouldn't press it again if I were you. There's no need to. No need to whatsoever, but it's a good thing we still press it nonetheless. Like, more notes. Nothing of importance. Nothing of importance. Nope. I'll press the button again. Hey, I like that. Let's open this. 2 pieces of silver flesh have been found, and this one, a fortune ticket, has been found. Lovely. Any more enemies, or is that it? I think that's it for this point in time. Blasted spectres! Get out of my face this instant! And you will not have my zone! It ain't nothing without me! And you guys, rah! Be gone from my sight, phantoms! God, this guy is hearty. You disgusting piece of schmidt! How dare you strike me! Just die already! You were that idiot who showed up at the barns! You're the one who brought the phantoms, weren't you? I don't know what you want, but you ain't getting it! Now take your blank-stained ghosts and leave at once before I really get angry. If I see you again, you can be sure I will make you pay. Do you understand me? Leave and never come back. And obviously they're after me now. Well, it seems like you did a bad job when it comes to these things and all that. Hopefully these guys aren't going to be too bad. Otherwise we may have to do some farming and then be able to go from there to be able to do stuff. Ah, you do have lethargy. Infectious decay, that sounds bad actually. Good, so these guys are more vulnerable to special attacks over physical attacks. You know what I like that about certain enemies? It's like they have different attributes that they're weak to. Oh, come off it! Oh, that's what I hate about these kind of real-time versions of these games, is because, well, the moment you hesitate or delay is an opportunity which they can attack you, which is no good whatsoever. But more notably, they're just going to keep on delivering the hefty blows. Good, you're down now for a count. Now there's just one left of these heathens that looks like 0s and 8s. Oh gosh, my nightmares returned. These guys definitely do look like those things. Right. No more poison. It cannot be cured on its own. Why did I do that? I have no idea. But there is lethargy there. Cool. Adversaries purify. You better give me something good. Jack received. Jack received. Great. Alma is now accessible. What? The answer is right under your nose. There's a button underneath the page. Yes. We'll press it. What is down here then? Ah, hello. A Gemini orb. Capricorn orb. Scorpio orb. And Libra orb. All the orbs that we can find. Not ones that we all need, but ones we can find. Yes, I'm sacrificing all of these to the batter, because he is the main character after all. Except Spirit, though. Spirit can go to another character because the batter doesn't need any special attack. Unless it's for something else, actually. I could be wrong. Like, he could be something with, like, special defense. Status. Spirit. Do we really need Spirit, though? We need, like, the others, obviously. We'll have to ponder on that one and see if, that is actually a thing that we need to do. Descend to ground floor. We couldn't go down to a basement, though. Let's go to this one. this postal service. Nope. Descend to ground floor then. You can only return to this room for... What? No, we're gonna just go there, thank you very much. Reach the ground floor, thank you very much. Choose... Still access denied, right. We need to go back... Somehow we need to go back at some point to this portion of the game and be able to go down to the basement once we're able to go down to the basement. So, we can now take the train to Almar. So we can't return back to the previous portion of the thing. Oh right, that door wasn't accessible earlier on, but now we can go through and stuff like that. Nowhere is safe from them. Sounds like you're one of them. The meat is overflowing. No puns intended. Square guy here. The fountains are tainted. And you're not tainted, my friend. You're tainted with the essences of evil. And I suspect over there is going to be a labyrinth from what I remember from off. Let's see. Pedo recovery point. We'll call for a pedo. Thank you very much. See if there are any secrets lying around here. Anything around here? Just my imagination. No, there's something over here. Good. I'm glad we came over here then. Piece of golden flesh. A Gabriel bat. Hell yeah. That's what we get for trying to go into other... Just going to move on with our day, thank you very much. I've already discovered something great, but it turns out to be something which I've already got. Goodness sakes! I suppose it's for those who didn't go into the little secret cubbyhole then, and into the secret shop with the secret man with the secrets. There's a lot of secrets involved. Fish! Well, these are more monsters, but they're still fish at the end of it. Oh, I didn't mean to click that. Into the next area. Hi. I am lost. Please help me. I'll help you, alright. Because you're in my way. And I can't call the pedal unless you get out of the way. Oh, let me attack, please. Like, it's in between motions and yet you're trying to do something and yet it doesn't do that very thing because the game is in between sequences and which you cannot control because it's the engine itself being a doofus. Oh, let me attack, please. Let me attack these heathens. Let me be on my way, my day. Something along those lines. Thank you very much. So you try and select something, and literally the game is in between sequences with the different things that are going on. I found the way home. Yeah, in death. Right. It's already there. Goodness sakes. I was hoping for it to go somewhere else. Why do you guys always have to be like that? There's a puzzle here, isn't there? Just looking at all those, it looks like a puzzle. No doubt that it's a puzzle. It's a puzzle, right? There could be a puzzle at some point. Time for you to die, man. The Queen's Inspector will kill us all. I will kill you before he does. Oh yeah, you'll be able to do. It's just one person this time, which is nice. And there you go. No problems whatsoever. Things won't end well. Of course things won't end well. Do you know who I am? Do you know what it is that I do? I do this, well not for a living, but I do this as a hobby. I have to keep working. Please, let me work. No, you're in the way. So just get out of the way so that I can be on my way. Adversaries have been purified from this place. We can once again breathe freely. I will get fired for this! Good for you. At least your suffering ends today. Is there a way through there? Oh, there is. Okay, so we've got ourselves a... something here. I've lost my train of thought, so... There's an order here, so I don't know which side that would be on for, though. Because there are 10 of them in total. I imagine that bit of hint there is for the right-hand side, because we discovered it on the right-hand side of the map. So if we go to the left side, then we should be able to find one similar for the left side. So is there a secret over here? Yes, there is. Please give me something good. And there's a guy there. A salvage symbol has been found. What does this one do? Offensive equipment for add-ons. Have we got something like that? Yeah, savage symbol. Not salvage. Oh. What? I am trapped here. So a fish spawned from there, but yet we couldn't do anything about it. No, there's nothing we could do about it. We can't even hook it or anything like that. There's our one opportunity gone to get the fish. We are all fished out of luck. Yeah, if we go over here, and there we go. Let's see now, we've got ourselves another thing. 5, 3... So here we are. Okay, so that's got to be 10 then. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And that should be the way open at the door itself. Don't think there'll be any other secrets though along here. And if there are, then they're probably quite well hidden away. Away in the dark ether or something like that. And the way is indeed open. Oh no. Not a labyrinth. Oh no. Goodness sakes, no. I hate these labyrinths. Oh, at least they're numbered this time. Let's see, there's a note here, read. If you wish to find your way through the maze, then pay close attention to my words. With 2 eyes you will come to see that there are 3 trials that must be completed. Trial 1 you would have to face against 3 mighty guardians. Trial 2 would have you bring 3 places together to awaken a sleeping giant. Trial 3, the final trial, would you have slay the one beast that we all fear the most. If you pay attention, you will have made it through the maze just fine. Have faith and march forever onward towards your goal. Thank you and good night. Oh dearie me. Hi there. Hope you're having an absolutely lovely day, you fiends. Hey, okay. That's a good one. So it's 2, 3, 1. 3, 2, 3, 3, 1. That is the order in which you need to go through this labyrinth in, so that you, as a person, don't need to suffer for it like I did if you're looking to go through this game yourself. The lights are dimming. This is a bad thing. Let's go here. Do you wish to enter? What? No. I think I've done enough at this point in time, folks. I'm going to be doing some grinding, some farming, because I suspect that we're going to be facing the Zone 1 boss in the next time around. So, yeah. 0s and 8s in this game are pretty frustrating to differ between the two. Just like, they both look almost identical. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Hope you're all enjoying this so far. I certainly am. Like, it's definitely got the off vibe, but I feel like its layout is a bit too inspired by off rather than having its own layout. Like you can definitely tell where the game is going because of remembering playing off and therefore remembering what kind of puzzles are in it and stuff like that. But I think the backbone of the story is very different, but the layout is definitely similar. Thank you so much for watching. See you all in the next time of Sincere Deceit. Thank you so much for watching and take care of yourselves.